Back. Shadowform Priest today. Snake, hello, welcome back. Dino, welcome. Yeah, I don't know if there's much to say about the deck. Slightly different than the deck that I had in the Priest Guide video. I just dropped a second death in and dropped Harrison. I think kind of like bottom legend here. Facing fewer rogues. Still lots of druids. So nice to have the extra death for like lore or war. And I've been seeing lots of ancient war as well, more than I'm used to. Decent amount of warriors as well, where I feel like death is just more valuable than Harrison. Someone hit rank 1 legend with it. Somebody mentioned that. I have no idea who it is or what their list looked like, but certainly surprising. So, yo, what is up? Welcome back. Alright, we got a game. Tubby Munsler. Uh-oh. Wasn't Tubby Munsler the BMer guy? I liked his name, but, you know, he's Tubby Munsler. Do I keep the circle? I think so. I'm pretty sure you're just looking for a Akanai circle here. Been taking a huge Hearthstone break. Fair enough. I think it's healthy to do that with, well, pretty much any game. But I'm doing good, thanks.
Happy Midsummer.
Yeah, you're getting squelched. I guess we do this. I don't think we really need the coin for anything else. Still saving the circle for Akanai. If this sticks on the board, then we can heal up. The other thing, too, is if you go ahead and circle, there's a chance that he actually just saps it right away. But this isn't too bad. What's gonna be, Tubby? I'm not sure. I'm a little tempted to potentially do like this thing next turn. Because if we don't have the Akana, I mean, there's no point of holding this like endlessly. Oh, interesting. Eviscerate hit, I guess. It's not too bad with the Mind Blast here, though. You have to do it. Well, now that you told me that I have to do it, I don't wanna. How about that? How's that sound? What if I don't have to do it?
Is someone injured?
Did you read the research paper? Yeah, I did. I know the general idea behind like Avenging Wrath and the probability. It's like a lot of probabilistics courses. So it's mostly just like a nice refresher, but I do like that people are breaking it down for one another. Because I find, I don't know, I think a lot of people do, because there was a response in there that's like, wait, this is very confusing, basically. I think a lot of stuff to do with probability is just like counterintuitive to how the human brain works or something. Like, it just feels wrong even when it's right. Now this is tough. You're genuinely invested? Good. It's like we have damage, we just don't have like a million damage, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think we still do this. You want to play that one because he sapped it, right?
I got the best deals anywhere.
I feel like this should be okay. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad so far. Wow, Tubby Munsler. Down to 11. Okay, okay. I'm liking this. 7 damage from hand. Do I watch any NBA? I do not. I watch NFL. NFL football.
My eyes are open.
The Brotherhood shall come.
Oh, what did I say? 7 damage from hand? Wait, do we unsquelch? Do we see? Huh? We go attack. Attack. Boy, I really hate Tubby Munsler, guys. Make sure we kill. Wow. Hate Tubby Munsler. 49er gang. 49ers are okay. I do not mind the 49ers. I was rooting for them when they made it to the Super Bowl just recently here. But they're a weird team. Like, they gotta find a quarterback to have any decent chance, you know? Like, their run game is so ridiculous. Their run scheme, their coaching and everything, and they just have like 75 running backs that get injured every season, but they all just like crush it. But yeah, they just can't throw the damn ball. And Deebo Samuel's all pissed off now. See how that goes. It is satisfying. It's nice to humiliate BMers with Priest. Alright, let's do this. Let's just keep winning with this deck. How about that?
Anduin versus Maiev.
More rogue.
None can escape my fury.
The light shall bring victory.
We almost hate him as much as Brady. Well, let's not say things that we can't take back, you know? I'm assuming it's Miracle, not like Backspace. Otherwise, the Holy Smite would be fine. Interesting. They're a lot better when I watch religiously and like...
Summer festival.
You might have the greatest intentions there. I just can't fucking even stand that. In 2010 to 2015, I don't know, because they were really good. Like I said, they just made it to the Super Bowl. They've been pretty good recently, but they were also trash for a little while there. I think I want a Northshire Powerword Shield, actually. Pretty important to get the draw down. I don't really need it with the Pyro or anything. Because you can do some wacky stuff where you like proc it with the Pyro and the heal or whatever. But I just want that Arcanine. So what the almost is for it? No. I'm telling you, there's like a Grand Canyon-sized gap between those two things. Tubby Munsler, dickhead. Tom Brady, child mouth kisser. It's way, way, way different, you know? Yeah, let's just do it. Fuck it. It's not like rogues deal damage, right? Trash may be an understatement. NFL took the Raiders from Oakland. Yeah, and the Raiders, oh my. The Las Vegas Raiders off to just the most controversial of starts. After John Gruden's whole email fiasco. I don't know, that's just a weird team. We'll see what happens with them now. When I put it that way, when I speak the truth? Yeah. The prison team? Yeah, I mean, they've always had a reputation for being, right, like cheaters and, like, way back in the day, right? In, like, the 70s, didn't they literally have, I guess we'll pyro. I kind of want to draw off of this. But I want to shoot him in the face. I'm not doing both. Let's do it. Yeah, I think they literally had something in their locker room that said... It was like some poster that literally said they should cheat. I can't remember how it was worded, but... Only you could be at a Raider game in Oakland. I'm good. I'm good. 1, I would have to watch the Raiders. 2, I would have to spend time with the Raiders fans. Yeah, I'm good. I think we bonk coin Sylvanas. I guess if we're gonna coin Sylvanas, there's no reason to bonk. You could just deal the damage and kill. Yeah, that makes sense. Literally horrible fans. I mean, they dress like they're going to the Rocky Horror Picture Show or something. But there's lots of bad fans, right? You know when you're with 2 friends and they're talking about something you've literally no idea about and you just kind of exist near them? Absolutely. And then you like nod along and then every now and then just try to chip in with like something kind of tangential, maybe. You're like, yeah, Oakland's, boy, they do have some crazy bridges too, huh?
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Wow. Interesting. Let's do the one off the top. That feels pretty bad, you know? Still not gonna do the heal. Didn't mean to praise them in that previous statement. Raider fans are the worst sports fans next to the Boston Celtics. I see that there are 3 Ks in there. I don't know the, what do you call it? Okay. I think we can still kill this though, right? We can't. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Celtics, so if there's some like weird racist shit going on there. Yikes. Okay, hold on. If we pyro... I guess it doesn't matter. I can just shoot Holy Nova. The whole thing I was thinking is if he's concealed, we could pyro circle Holy Nova. But yeah, literally, it does not matter. I don't think there's anything else we would consider, right? Nah. Yeah, Raiders suck. Also, the Riders. You know, the Riders, it's a Canadian football team. Saskatchewan Rough Riders. So you inadvertently brought it around to more football. And Canada, things I know all about. Oh, what's up, Blind? Skyquan, welcome. Ooh, the Mega Shadowform. I think that's the play, right? You go like, blast them. Really blast them. And then just do that. That's what I meant to do, actually. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm sure you seem like someone who's really knowledgeable about Canadian football. God, Canadian football is so awful, though. Like, so awful. I feel like we should be dead here, right? He hasn't really used a lot of burn. I mean, maybe he just doesn't have a Leroy or something. Don't get me started. Yeah, seriously, please don't include me in this. Am I going to cast for EU and NA? Yes. Yes, I will. Yeah, it's going to be a long day for me tomorrow. Seems like maybe we're not... Wait. No, we're dead. I guess she's just mathing. Yeah, so the stream will start. I got some work to do tonight with it. I guess we'll have to. Once like submissions close, I'm gonna have to grab everybody's deck list, and I'll put like a little bit of work into the interface here, just so it's better for casting. But I mean, it's gonna be a pretty jank cast compared to like any proper tournament or anything like that. Is baseball any big up north? Yeah, not really. Not really. Hockey's really big here. That's about it. No other sports. There is a tournament. Oh, that's in the Discord as well. How much time before submissions close? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You'd have to double check. They did just say, but I can't remember. I don't think I keep Shadowform, do I? In this matchup? I don't know. Nah, probably not. Kind of wish I had a Shadowform, actually. Where were you? Where were you the last game, huh? No, I don't watch the NHL. Pretty big in Finland. Yeah, because whenever it comes to Olympic time, Finland does pretty well generally, right? That doesn't surprise me. I guess I'll get this out.
Is someone injured?
Because he coined the Wild Growth, which gives a hint that maybe he wants to play a Golem here on 3. It's possibly just like innervates a 5-drop. Oh, okay. Or you just double Wild Growth and we get fucked that way. We're committed now, I think. We're just never going to play this later. We're so screwed. But yeah, I'm just not a big NHL guy. Way too many games in a season. Sport itself is just not as fun to watch. This is not terrible. Yo, what's up, Fa? Guess we just do this. Yeah, what you gonna do? Only 6 mana. Oh. He must have a 4-mana play though, right? This would be crazy if he did. Yeah. Of course, of course. I mean, do we? It's so suck, you know? It's just so suck. But what else do you do?
Right away.
What else do you do? Just die gracefully, I guess? Like, yeah. Much suck. Okay. When we won the Hockey World Championship in May, literally the whole country partied on Market Square in every major city. That's cool, though. That's really cool. That's the only thing that I'll say, like, I sort of enjoy, if I can call it enjoy, about when we get into hockey here. You know, we make it to the playoffs, especially here, like in Calgary, the fans go crazy. Like, the streets are filled, and Jesus Christ. It's so horrible. That kind of thing. So you get, like, the excitement of the city, and it's, you know, it's a little infectious, but overall, just not my thing. Torilla Tavaton. See you at the Market Square. Okay. I will instantly forget that. What a hand. Yeah, yeah. Holy Nova really a 2 of in this deck? I don't know what else you'd have in it. I mean, Holy Nova is super good against any kind of, God, this is so trash. against any kind of aggro. I feel like without Holy Nova, you just don't have enough tools to deal with the board going wide. Like, Pyromancer's pretty inconsistent. Arcanine Circle's just kind of whatever. I'm gonna do it like this. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this deck is... Well, it's Priest. So it's already kind of... I don't know what else it would need. Except, like, other class cards. That'd be nice. For example, I saw the Super Bowl party in Philly. The whole city just went mad. Yeah, Philly went nuts. We're not actually dead, right? We're just, like, really almost dead. We're fine. There's no way he deals 3 damage. Really? I can't even save your life? Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely helps against aggro. Yeah, but I mean, if you're not facing much of it, I guess you could cut it. Like, it's not going to do anything. Like, it helps in other matchups that are very uncommon, right? Like Paladin or Shaman or something like that. Like, I just think it's a good card in general. But I'm sure there's, like, pockets of the meta where you could get away with dropping one. Yeah, probably dead anyway. Whether it's this turn or different, but I think that's the best way to survive. Alex Him was the play, obviously. Looking forward to your tournament play tomorrow, Dino. We've perplexed him somehow.
I have no time for games.
Well, it's a good run. Nova also opens up Desperation, Auctioneer kills, Pyro and Circle. Yeah, I mean, there's other cool stuff. Yeah. What do we do? What do we really do, you know? I guess you do this. Yes. Do you go for the... I feel like you Pyro Holy Smite. No, yeah, a Holy Nova. And you try to give him the Pyro.
I will mourn your death.
Not too quickly.
I guess he can hero power clear. Take that, but then we're alive for another turn. No, we're just dead. Oh, wanted to play Druid, but they don't allow 4 Druid decks. Yeah, if only. FC Dino in the final. Don't die on me. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. Could just bring your Leroy Zoo. There you go. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Miracle Road, but not a lot of Druid that I like. I'm interested in more of that Watcher Druid, though. Thought that was a cool deck. To be honest, you don't have high hopes. Get out of here with that lack of confidence. I think you keep Shield, probably, not these. Yeah, I took his list and, well, like, he posted it in the Discord. I played it for a day. It's really good. Like, the list itself, very good, so. Oh, it felt like really strong across the board. Like, it's tough to not play with combo, but no, that's certainly a viable list. Wow, another coin wild growth game. Well, this should just be a blast, guys. I guess, I don't know. It's realism more than a lack of confidence. Get out of here with that. I want to see you going in with all the confidence in the world. Yeah, Watcher Druid's cool. I think I'm going to feature it in... What? How did he do that? I think I'm going to feature it in a video coming up, actually. Yo, why did he do that? That's strange. I won't be mad if I lose my first one. Honestly, happy to see a classic tournament. Yeah, it's just cool to see people coming together, actually getting a tournament underway. There's a lot of... I think last I checked, it's like...
I have no time for games.
Jesus fucking Christ, fuck off. How do we do this? This is rough. We could actually try to just give him the pyro straight away. Ah, God. Otherwise, what? We Shadowform? I don't think you do, though. The only thing, it like locks out this power word shield. I don't want to buff this and then give it to him. I guess you just do this. See what he does. If he like hits and, I don't know, wraths or something, you just shoot. So annoying. Did HGA post it? He did, yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't be too far back in the suggestions section of the Discord. Just gonna ignore it, eh? Interesting. I really wonder, what the fuck? Pyro power with shield's actually interesting. And you can shoot this. Go face. Ah, fuck it. I think we gotta take some risks here. No, I'm not hitting it. Rank 2 EU now with Youthful Brew Druid. Wow. Yeah, that's an interesting concept too. Alright, let's see. It's not too bad. I mean, he doesn't get the swing this turn. Of course, if he's got something to proc the Pyro, that would be a bit of an issue. Okay, we love things with 4 attack. Wow, they're so great. Awesome, wicked, awesome. I guess it's just can I run that in, shoot this.
Your turn to bleed.
What a weird game. Let's see. My hand paladin's gonna smack butt cheeks. Yeah, I'm actually curious to see how that goes. Yeah, 10 for EU. That sounds right. 10 EU, 12 for the Americas, I think. Recruited a few legends for EU. Nice. 11 on EU. Okay. 5 more would be perfect. That's the thing. I don't know what is the format gonna look like if they're getting like really uneven numbers. I'm just thinking if I throw out the cleric, 1 damage actually matters on either of these. I could just Velen. I think he actually just Velen.
Not all who wander are lost.
Yeah, no prize pool. The prize is the friends you make along the way, or something. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. The Dex commentary you get for free. Oh, I didn't say it was free. No. You guys have to pay to watch. Oh my god, he's got a BGH. Well, that was fun. Four attack. We're definitely not dead. That's the punishment, actually. Yeah, I guess that's what they do. They just give people a buy. But, yeah, I guess they're just gonna, like, roll it. Gotta do it randomly. I know. 6-7 would be so much better there. Yeah, that's my assumption, but... just have to wait and see. Yeah, if only Dr. Boom got some kind of buff, hey? Well, the website can do it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think,
I have no time for games.
technically alive. I think the website, prioritize it. Like, I think people who join later are more likely to get the buy, or they jump into the buy slots automatically, so I don't think you would want that. So I'm guessing they do some sort of like reshuffle at the end. Oh. Yeah, Trogzor was sad. I know, I thought Trogzor was gonna be so good. I actually opened them from a pack. I was so excited. Yeah, big flop. Yeah, Priest versus Druid is just, it's really tough. I don't even know what you can do to really improve the matchup that much. Like, if you wanted to try to lean into it, it's just like, I don't know how you deal with things that have 4 attack. Like, because I've even thought about, like, can you squeeze Shadow Word Pain in? Maybe that's where you cut, like, a Holy Nova or something. So you could hit, like, Ascension there, but I don't know. The Black Knight, maybe you could tech in. That might help a bit. I mean, it's... oh, we're getting here. Yeah, I need stuff like the Black Knight. Yeah, it would help a bit. But even then, it's still going to be a really, really hard matchup. Yes. Signing out, signing back in at 23:59. Oh, there you go. Genius play. And buys your only chance to get to round 2. What a perfect hand. That's true. That's true. You could actually... yeah, abusive. You probably wouldn't do abusives. Maybe Dark Iron or something. Buff stuff into death range. It's an interesting idea. One of Holy Fire. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Holy Fire. Wow, I'm really not a huge fan of this hand. But like this, trash. Praised Alchemist, that's an interesting one, yeah. I mean, at least I get to shoot it. What? It's a Sunwalker. Oh, I thought he was playing. Oh my god. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, Oh, dose of coffee raiding. Oh my. You came in at a bad time. Just hold on a sec, guys. Hold on. Wait for the next game.
I have no time for games.
Oh god. Yeah, thank you very much. Man, it follows here. You guys are so swell. Alright, let's hit him with the death off the top. But really, don't look. Don't look. There's no such thing as a bad time. You found it. Somehow you found it. Yeah, good to see everyone. Hope, assuming you were doing some arena today, hopefully the arenas treated you well. Maybe it was more Hades, though. Alright. Alright. I really don't like Akanai Circle into dying. But I think what we do is we Akanai Circle into dying. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then we'll die. Don't worry, it's just Travis. Ah, yeah, good point. That's true. This is his best match of the day. Yeah. That's right, we're favored in the Druid matchup. Testicle me Elmo. Alright, you win. That's the best name. Both Arena and Hades. Okay, nice. Testicle me Elmo. It's still funny. Oh, it's got 4 attack. That's good. I love when things have 4 attack. Alright, here's how good Holy Nova is. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like Sylv. Sylv in lots of stuff is really, really good. Hearthstone is treating us about as well as you can expect when you play Priest in Classic. We got a single win. So that's pretty good. I consider that a victory. Okay. I kind of want to hold that, though. But do I really want to let him flood the board? Nah. Nah, I think we do this. Try to Alex him next turn. So we do have the 1 Mind Blast. If we Alex, if we could draw into villain, we actually have like a reasonable chance to win the game. Surprisingly. Gets him every time. That's really funny. We're the same legend rank, just noticed. Trash rank? Do I have you on here? No. I can't tell if you're lying. Okay. So there's the villain, there's the Alex. The issue is we're at 14. And then the double issue here. Oh my god. We can't heal unless we literally run that in. How many cards is he drawing? Does he really have the combo? Does he really? The Zetalot experience. I don't know about that. I actually think the correct play is just to Alex and YOLO, not die.
I bring life.
He's at 13. That's 10. Maybe we get more if one of these survives. Horrible. Dex, hear me out. The play is obvious to Alex him. Well, I actually think you're right that time. I actually think you're right. Diamond cards in Classic, opponents hacking. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Not that we, lost for any legitimate reasons or anything like that. Well, yeah, for anyone who actually likes Classic, by the way, we have 2 Classic tournaments tomorrow being streamed on this channel. Trust me, I compete in tournaments. All jokes aside, was the sparkly effect of the Akanai on healing cards and hero power always there? No. No, I don't think those ones were. I'm pretty sure those ones weren't always there. Because I know they added other effects later. Like, I think spell damage came later, right? Really? Was always there? I didn't think they were. I know they added the yellow shine later. The conditional effect came. I thought all that stuff came later. They had the technology. Yeah, but it's a small indie company. Did they actually put it into practice? Akane, you sure had it. Alright, I believe you. My memory's terrible. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. Alright, we did beat one rogue today. Like before Classic came out. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. Keep the circle, draw the Akane. Draw the Akane. Oh, okay, we're gonna draw the Akane, don't worry. Not 100% sure if Earthen and all that had it. But Akane had the effect. The Akane itself. Well, I'll just believe you. It's okay, we have Alex. That's right. I don't think Rogue can really do anything until turn 9, right? We got the coin. Turn 8 even. We just throw this away. Pyro doesn't do a lot. Not without Holy Nova. We got 2 anyway. If you have Holy Nova, you can do some wacky stuff to kill the concealed gadgets in. Actually played this deck quite a bit. Loved Mind Blast OTK, don't ever recall it. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. Because you've got Velen, you can Mind Blast and Holy Smite for like 14. But you can literally just run Leroy double Mind Blast. Which does 16 and is cheaper. And honestly more consistent. But we're not doing this to be competitive. I think the draw is too important. I don't actually think we Shadowform. I think... Yeah, we don't want to burn the circle with some kind of like wild pyro thing. Alright, it's our 3rd rogue game with no Akane circle. We got a little more time. What's up, Balaz? Welcome back. I have one. I beat a Miracle Rogue. We beat Tubby Munsler. The Dick Rogue, as it were, yes. Tubby Munsler, the Dick Rogue. Okay. See, again, the draw is super important. Like, you could hit heal. You can actually start working the pyro effects. I think I'd rather just, like, Shadowform Coin Blast it, though. We'd likely have 2 more turns for draws. And we have, like, nothing else in the deck that's halfway decent, so... I'd rather just do that. Used to play some Thorison, Double Blast Velen. Oh, wow. Yeah, Thorison made every combo deck just infinitely better. Such a frustrating card to play against, but man. Yeah, pulled out some serious highlights. I think Shadowform Priest without combo is honestly better. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think you run double Mind Blast for sure. But like Velen with the hero power could be pretty powerful. Right? You can push like 4 or 6 damage. Assuming you have the mana. Alright. Ideal scenario. High game. I think what Classic really needs is another 1-drop, like a 1/2, nothing too fancy. Maybe let it grow a little, but conditionally, like Secret Keeper. Maybe give +1/+1 for each Death Rattle minion you play. Oh, that'd be interesting. But honestly, I think if you did that, you'd have to add a whole bunch of Death Rattles to the game, you know? Preferably like low-cost, on-curve Death Rattles that just everybody could play and throw into their deck. Nothing wrong with a 10 mana discount on your whole hand. Yeah, it's true. When you see cards like... Okay, this is not terrible. Yeah, when you see cards like Innervate, and you just think, you know what? This card just isn't strong enough. I think what it really needs is something else that discounts cards. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Sounds very good. Wonder why Blizzard hasn't thought about it yet. They're working on Blizzard time. Maybe we'll see an expansion in the coming years. Good idea, thanks. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Alright, now we draw the Arcanine. Right, now we... Now... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Perfect. How about a 1-2 that spawns 2 1-1s? Doesn't seem too game-breaking. Yeah, 1-2, what a weak stat line. I don't know. Could use a couple spawns on death, I feel like. Miracle's weak with Loatheb in the game. Yeah, dude, nobody would play Miracle. What? This ain't no dick rug? No, I don't know what this is. This is Giant Balls Rogue. What the hell? Are we dead? How we choose to kill him. Boy, I'm confused. Holy Smite Velen? I guess. There's not really much reason to hold on to Velen here. Boy, that was strange. We might just be dead though. Like, it is rogue. They have ways to kill us. Okay. Using burn on Velen. Maybe, okay. I mean, it's a game again. There's the Arcanine. I knew you could do it. Suppose it's not technically too late. I still think it's better to do it. He did use double Cold Blood, but no, I mean, we gotta clear whatever he's got. We still have the option to defensively Alex if we like really need it. This isn't the kind of deck where you'd expect to like bleed them out of resources, but this is going very strange. Rank 466 Miracle Rogue? I know, he's almost as bad as we are. A collective hallucination. Kind of feels that way. I think we still lose the game on average here. But I'm not getting too excited. How do you even dumpster yourself that hard with Miracle? I mean, there's no saying that, like for one, no saying that he played Miracle all the way down to this rank. Maybe he played something even worse. And now he's just trying to climb back. And also, people gotta learn at some point. You know, maybe he just doesn't know the deck. Are we getting Edwin? Yeah. No respect for death. Oh, but he's got to conceal. He doesn't need to respect death. Fun. What do we think is better? Healing 1 or dealing 3? Because if this is an eviscerate, he needs to combo it. I think he only used the one evis, right? Kind of feel like healing 1 is just better, isn't it? So we do get to heal back from Holy Nova as well. The fact that he can hero power chip us away. We still get to kill him over 2 turns with hero power. Yeah, we're healing 1. Your brain just exploded, rushing Leroy into Ascension turn 8. Oh. Like I said, looks like he still wins. Clearly playing around double Divine Spirit Inner Fire. Of course. 43 viewers, you're popping. They're all Dose of Coffee's viewers. Let's not get, let's not give too many props here. Conceal is extremely annoying. Alright, we got 13 damage. However, just remember, we did heal ourselves by 1. It did matter so far. Until he kills us with that card. What's a dose of coffee? I think it's a pint. A mega pint, even. Hate it with a passion. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Ah, that's cool. Pretty neat. He's still got Drakes, right? So I don't know if he wants to draw, but our Holy Nova doesn't do anything against Drakes. He's got one more Cold Blood and an Eviscerate. I think he kills us. Oh no, he doesn't have another Cold Blood. He did use the 2. He's got one more Evis, I think. Perfect. Awesome. What? I think he had 20-ish without the raid. That's true. That's true. We did. Don't ruin a good story with facts. Ugh. Destroyed this story with facts and logic. It's currently in Arena, and at first it was nostalgic, then it became annoying. Is it really bad in Arena? Because, like, Conceal is specifically bad here in Miracle with gadgets, and, like, yeah, you sometimes use it on, like, Van Cleef or hide a couple Drakes or something like that, but it's not super common. It's just the gadgets and, like, infinite draw engine. GG, that was me. Was that actually you, DePP? Because you got some splaining to do, if that's you. Chat kind of roasted you. Funny thing is, mid-range Hunter is the best counterplay options against Conceal in the game, but mid-range Hunter is also hot garbage. Depends what you define as, what do you call it? As mid-range. A lot of people call it Control Hunter mid-range. But Control Hunter is very good. And it's got good answers with Deadly Shot. And tracking to get it. It was you? Uh-oh. Don't watch the VOD. Definitely don't watch the VOD. But GG anyway. Just annoying. AoE's more present, but nobody expects Conceal. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because that's the other thing, I guess. When it's Arena, you don't know all the cards that are going to be in someone's deck. It's like there isn't a Miracle Rogue that exists without it, so you can always save it for it. I have no idea what Cavern Dreamer is. You're just wondering why a Miracle is so low legend? Nothing too bad of a roast. I have no idea how to play Miracle Rogue. See, this is what I'm telling you guys. People gotta learn the deck at some point. It's fine. It's okay. God, how large are my testicles? Do I coin the Blade Master? We're so unfavored in this matchup, but we do have Cairn and we have 2 Sen'jins in a row if we coin. I don't know, he's got to spend the mana to do it. I'm gonna do it. I think we gotta take the risk. Oh, after I asked how large my testicles were, there's a picture in chat. I'm not gonna click that. Shucks. Oh, there's the circle. Well, I'm glad we coined last turn. Can't wait to watch the VOD. I want to see what mistakes I made. Well, the Leroy into the Sen'jin was certainly questionable. Despite the fact that it gave you an advantage in the moment. I'm not sure. You'd have to, depending on what was in your hand. The first gadget sand that went down without the conceal. Also a little suspect, but... Ah, can I circle power word shield? We have things that do stuff? No. No. Do we ever wait, though? What does he play on turn 6? Mega kill stuff? Probably. Alright, we're in it. Had no other way to kill it. Thing is, Priest is so slow that I think you just leave it. That's my advice. Doesn't really do that much. Why do you leak the Dex nudes? That's right. You're supposed to sign up for my OnlyFans for that. What the hell? But yeah, again, I mean, it's hard to criticize too much without knowing, like, exactly what's in your hand. Cavern Dreamer is a 1/4 that reads, add a random spell to your hand at the end of the turn. Very balanced card for 1 mana? What? Spells that cost 2 or less, but still? Yeah, what the hell? Is it a neutral? That's insane. When I double Cold-Blooded the Auctioneer into your hero power, I was like, well, I gotta do damage at some point. Yeah, I think it's better to just play slower in that scenario. But yeah, for sure, just take a look at the VOD. See if there's anything that stands out as, like, obviously being able to change it up. Okay. Do we Sen'jin Farseer or heal Power Word Shield? On 8 mana, he can still, like, Thalnos swipe. We haven't seen Innervates, right? So we could, like, Drake, Innervate, swipe, which is why it's nice to get something to 7. Generally speaking, they can't, like, go too wide. It just sucks if he swipes this with the spell power, and then you're left with, like, Sen'jin Farseer. Because nothing can just, like, directly bonk it. Stupid 4 health stuff. Or 4 attack stuff. Boy. I guess we do this, like... Gives us the most immediate presence. I think we have to just go hard now. Now or never. Oh, it's mage. Okay. Still annoying. Face. Alright, we'll take it. Okay, now I think I want shield on that. You can go for like a Northshire Pyro shield heal type thing. I don't think that that's right here. That's good. I actually think we do this. Try to do that the following turn with the hero power. A Sticky Peasant. And Peasant's a decent card? I don't know what any of these are. Oh, they're nerfing Cavern Dreamer to a 2 mana 1/3. I mean, that sounds like a more reasonable card. Alright, we still heal this up. Checkmark only, chat. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's true, I feel left out of the club. Oh. Alright, I guess we heal that instead.
Is someone injured?
Okay.
I have no time for games.
Nolan only, chat? Oh, God. Don't even give me the visual.
I have no
Uh-oh.
time for games.
Wow, it's even gold. Really salting the wound. What we want to do? Hit, heal? I used 1 death. I would sure love that other death to shoot my own Sylvanas, but I guess you're
None survive.
You're doing that before anything. You can try to get multiple draws. Yeah. Pretty good. I would say that that's pretty good. And then we can do huh.
I can see.
Alright. There we go. Like gold Sylvanas. Pretty good. It's actually a white sword with a green background. True. True. Very true. The mods arrived. Yeah, I know. They've been bullying the PP. The PP and testicle me Elmo. It's still at the top of the follower list. And every time I look over, it makes me laugh. Alright, let's hope it's Zoo. We're way better against Zoo than Handlock, though we do have a chance against Handlock. Arcanine Circle, great. You chuck this, look for a Pyro or Holy Nova. Interesting. It actually gives us a lot of flexibility. Yeah, yay, win. Win number 2 today. Off for dinner, enjoy the rest of your stream. Well, hey, thanks again for the raid. Much appreciated, and yeah, I mean, shout out to Dose of Coffee. I host them from time to time, but if you haven't checked them out, absolutely do it. Now you can watch Ozark. Damn, I should have lost again then. You guys would have all stuck around. Couldn't stand the thought of his golden Sylv cheating on him with you. His golden waifu, Sylvanas. Uh-oh. Oh, God. We do get this out. Like, there's the 1 in a million chance it's just like a super slow zoo, in which case this is correct. Otherwise, yeah, if it's Handlock, I think it's correct to coin this out and circle. You don't worry about it so much for the Arcanine. But this is going to be tough. Gotta get that direct damage. Alright, Mind Blast. Oh, by the way, Twitch just made him change his name from Testicle Me Elmo, so he changed it to Testicle Me Elmo, and it's fine now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't really place it until, yeah. Until I sounded it out, now that it's spelt slightly wrong. Yeah, it was really nice to see it, though. Thank you again. Alright, so we're looking at, like, Hellfire next turn, which means Farseer, honestly, Farseer is probably better with an Arcanine for burst damage, so I'm just gonna chill. 40 viewers, which raid is creating? No raids. All organic growth. Yeah, we're just really popular. Everyone's geared up for the tournaments tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Deck streams are too short? No, no such thing. I'll be honest, I can't play classic Hearthstone for that long without going insane. Not only the streams, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that you all love me so much. But I don't think it's in my best interest to stream for that long. I don't think I'd do the Farseer again. I think God. Because you can get him to 15, which is like fine. But we don't have Velen. It's going to be like slow development. I feel like it's going to be right to draw off of the circle. I should have actually hero powered first. That's a mistake.
Right away.
Yeah, that's a big mistake. I should have hero powered. Got an extra draw. Oh well. He makes up in other ways for the short stream lengths. That's right, with my tiny penis. Huh? Tarantula Graham. What's up? Good to see you. Look at this, all these friendly faces popping in. You're looking at him dropping a giant on yo ass. Wow. Street stream all of a sudden. Don't buy any viewers. Or didn't buy any viewers, yeah. Yeah, who started that rumor? What? That's right, I did 100-hour stream. I did a 100-hour stream. I don't know what you're all complaining about now. We only watch them because we love them. Delete the part of this message before posting it. The payment will be transferred to your PayPal account after the stream. Look, I wouldn't have made that typo at the end.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Have we fallen this far? Boy, now I wish I had that circle and I could actually clear. What is this? What is my life? Huh? I'm real confused, I'll be honest. I don't even know what's a player end anymore. This is like free to play Warlock? You can salvage with self-damage, smite, earthen ring, heal. Ah, that's right, I could have. But then I wouldn't have had the smite to deal with his squire off of the Silverhand Knight. We didn't see any Fiverr tab open that said Twitch viewers when he alt-tabbed. Where'd you guys get that idea from? Hey, did you guys ever see the stream where Crip had Pornhub in his, like, most recently viewed websites? I was actually there that stream. I remember when it happened. That shit's embarrassing. Reminds me of that one cursed video. Oh, what is the cursed video? Okay, we death. We didn't buff this, right? No. We death. Not really a point of hit healed then. Unless we... I guess we could power word shield. Heal, and I think we're still chilling. Really, I should draw first, but I think there's like no way that things change. Yeah, let's hit heal. Don't we all? Not a big deal. I don't know. After the massive wipe of videos, I don't know. Hasn't everybody migrated at this point? Yeah, this one. What is this video? Cursed video. I'm scared. This is not being opened on stream. Squires. I have no idea what this is. Okay, this looks funny, but embarrassing, but we all have Pornhub in our most recent. Alright, good to know, Dino. I'll remember that for the casting tomorrow. Did he forget it's still his turn, or what's happening? And we're all vegan, nothing to be ashamed about. No meat enters my mouth. Huh. Well, I'm glad you care about animals so much. Alright, this is getting just bizarre.
I have no time for games.
Not chat, the game. Alright, let's sylve. 124Q warrior bot just Tinkmastered my Edwin. Man, what did he Tinkmaster in that bot game? I think that's the one that I posted. He Tinkmastered like a 2-drop of mine into a... well, whatever the dinosaur is, the 5/5 dino. You gotta have sound on? Yeah, I didn't even have the video going. Sound's the most important part in that TOS. Yeah, I can bring it over. During the queue, let's watch it. God, we like almost have lethal with this shoot somehow. I think it's gonna be right. Let's see what happens here. I'm very confused as to what we're working with here. But if we actually get a chance to push damage, I think you do it with the Aconite, so you have the ability to like shoot potentially later. You can like shoot Shadowform, shoot the following turn, like if he heals up or something. Don't forget, Dino's name for tomorrow's stream is Tyrannosaurus Sex. Interesting. Yeah, alright, I guess we just send it. Is there any chance that we die, though? 5 damage. He's got 9 mana. Leroy Power, Overwhelming, Faceless. Still only another 20. I like my chances.
Let none survive.
I'm sure it dies. But also... do we care? Probably not. Nvidia's delaying the new generation because they're stuck on a pile of 3000 generation cards since no one buys them anymore after the mining crash. Yeah, it makes sense, but also, isn't there like a huge difficulty in just like manufacturing these things at this point? Lots of materials used for manufacturing are like difficult to get. Oh my god, do we get to win with a Mind Blast? Holy shit. We did it. We beat the... I can't even remember what that card was called. But we beat it. No more chip shortage. Yeah, not a chip shortage of those, but if they were going to build new ones, I would think. Yeah, silver handlock. Alright, here's the video.
I wonder. Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir. Ready, sir. Ready, sir.
What the fuck?
Another squire.
Ready, sir. Ready, sir. I'm ready too, sir.
Squires.
Alright. Yeah, that's a cursed video. I agree. What do we want? I guess go hard for like Pyro Holy Nova. Yeah, let's do it. I liked it, sir. Jesus Christ. Used to make this joke with my friends. Like he is his dom. Yeah, just joking. Just a quick bro job, am I right? It's just a joke, though. Just a prank, man. Need to borrow Harrison's whip. Jesus Christ. What has this stream turned into? River Croc. Okay. I mean, we have the coin. We coin out the Blade Master, he can bow it potentially, but really I just want to deal with this before Hound Masters a thing. So he can smack the Pyro, not a fan. If we get out Thalnos and it's on 2, it's still difficult to deal with. Maybe it's okay though. I'm gonna get out Thalnos. 2 draws if it dies. We could get into like a Holy Smite. Just another spell with the Pyro. Power Shield, something like that. But you wonder how anyone's anything looks like. Wait, what? Oh, I wonder how Anduin's feet look. Oh, God. Oh, God. Is blind really starting with the feet again? Like, I know the internet is a fairly anonymous place, but, like, we don't need to know what, like, weird body parts you're attracted to. Mordhorse is back, bringing some normality, perhaps. Always Heifer. Don't you dare. Smork. You fuck. What? Okay. So I can kill this if I heal this? This is dumb. Why? Maybe I just coined this engine. I really don't want a Houndmaster anywhere. But if he Houndmasters this, oh my god. Then you have like double Pyro Circle. If he runs that in, it's at 2, but then the Houndmaster's left with 1. God. I think he just Pyro Circle coin. I think it's better. The only question is, do we want the other Pyro? I think we do. I think it's actually better. See, either I said use the bow to deal with it, or if he Houndmasters, we can get a trade. And then plot down this engine to defend. Yeah, I think that's better. Boy, that is the jankiest clear, though. It's not even a clear. It's a bunch of guys being dudes. Yeah, nothing more manly than just a bunch of guys being dudes. Fucking up shitters, yeah. You know, just when I started streaming, I couldn't really imagine what, like, you know, inside jokes and stuff would be. What sort of community was going to come out of it. But I can tell you, this wasn't what I had in mind. It's not a bad thing. Need the 4-mana Nova from Standard. I know. It'd be so nice right now. Oh, the Standard one doesn't go face? Yeah, not worth then. Absolutely not worth. Okay. Even better than what I had in mind? Honestly, it's pretty great. I didn't really have any expectations, to be honest. Yeah, I don't mind the crude behaviors and whatnot. Yeah, I would take that smite though for sure. Like Velen is it's such a meme. But yeah, I don't care if it doesn't go face. Well, we didn't either. Yeah, you got sucked in somehow. How'd that happen? All right, bow gone, not bad. Another juggler. Alright, not that cool. See, I don't really want a Shadowform here. Just kidding, now I really want a Shadowform. I actually think it's just Blade Master heal. I'm definitely worried about, what's it called next turn? High main. We like literally have to top deck a death. And he still can't even Holy Nova in the same turn. Yeah. I mean, that's something, though, I guess. Then we start pushing damage, we heal. Maybe we can kill? Question mark?
Someone injured?
Your turn to bleed.
I think it's right to just send it. This community's getting too degenerate. Once we're reaching critical mass, we spontaneously combust. It's like how the universe was created or something, then we gotta start all over again. Chat, we're pretty great. Look, don't clap yourself on the back. Jesus. But what do you do turn 1 then, if you don't smite face? Oh, there's the death. That's good timing. You ask some good questions. Real hard-hitting questions. boy. What do we do here? Heal, Shadowform, send it? It's too much damage until we kill him. We actually have to start clearing stuff in hopes that we draw like the other Holy Nova or something. Yikes. Because even if you get Velen and that's like 10, it's just too many turns with Hero Power Face to do it. You catapult 3 rocks, then pass the turn. Maybe you click the Zeppelin. True. Well done. Yeah. Yeah, if the Ballista's here, you can shoot the Ballista. That's cool. I don't mind clicking the eye gem out of the temple. Or you can just search for a boot in the good old watering hole. Less mana efficient. Well, you still click your hero power, right? Because it's just as useful as on turn 2 when you have 30 health. So you just click it, and then he says, I don't have enough mana for that. And then you pass. You're more of a gate than hello type guy? Oh, Lord, you're one of them? I knew I didn't like you. You push a bucket in a well and say greetings. The bucket is probably more aggressive. Oh, Lord. Than the greetings itself. But Anduin's got some snark to him. Circle. I don't even remember if we have another circle. Do you just click randomly till you hear the sound of it? Braille on your monitor. I think it's just like Cheeto dust. Search for triple golden cabbage. Boots are for plebs. Triple golden. That's like hardcore farming. That's for people who came from WoW. I don't have that kind of patience. Yeah, real good top decks. Well, when you have 3 good cards in your deck, it's tough to get good top decks. They're not cabbages. Oh no. Calm down, guys. Fight going on in chat. Okay, we got a different Nemsy. How lovely. I think we throw it all away. 3s are okay, but I think, again, you're just going board clears. Holy Nova's good, but... Circle? Pyro? You had a map where the hippogriff here was missing. I don't believe you. Yeah, that's right. It is a griffin, isn't it?
One shot, one kill.
Is Hippogriff Harry Potter? Let me search for the photo. I still don't believe you. Photoshop exists. When do you stream the tournament tomorrow? So it's 10 o'clock Mountain Time is the European one, and 6 o'clock Mountain Time is the Americas. So it's going to be a lot of streaming tomorrow. I'm guessing many, many hours. Nice. Shoe on head or pre-recorded? I knew you were going to say that. Alright, now we can just wipe his board. Did the same thing of your girlfriend. Are you telling me that picture that you sent? That was from your girlfriend? Who apparently fell in love with you because you're so good at Hearthstone Arena? Was maybe, not who you said she was? Actually alive, I know, it's crazy. That was my girlfriend's shoe. My shoe is not within reach. I've got size 12. Wait, in Europe, you guys use like weird numbers for your shoes, right? Or does that not extend to Europe? I know like different countries use different different measurement systems. I think we Blade Master Power Word Shield, right? Shoot, hit, Thalnos. It's okay. Potentially sets up for like a boosted Holy Nova. We can already Death the Doom Guard. It's just like if he hits and it's at 1 and we have this, how good is that? I wonder too, Anduin. I wonder too. We're probably... You death these at 5, you boost it. I think it's okay. I think we're gonna do this. Germany is in the 40s. You are 44? Okay, yeah, you guys do have just weird numbers. It's like that thing where, you know, like women's clothing, it's just like made up numbers. Men's clothing, it's like, oh, you have like a 32-inch waistband. Yeah, that's like a number that adds up and makes sense. And then, yeah, women's clothing, it's like, oh, it's a size 4. But a size 4 here is different than a size 4 over there. So if we want a Holy Nova, you have to kill this off first. I guess there's not really any point, though, hey? How do we do this? You can shoot. Because we have the Farce here to shoot as well, which is interesting. Indeed. I usually could just try to keep it alive, honestly. I think it's better than healing.
My eyes are open.
Okay. That clip is an emote. If somebody clips it out, somebody with computer skills, cut that out. I'll add it as an emote. Right? All these different Nemsy variations. It's pretty goofy. Alright, then he hits, we hit, we Holy Nova, win the game. Can't really call other countries' measurements weird when you use imperial units. Look, we use a mix, alright? Wait, how do we want to do this? We still want to bonk.
Feel my pain.
Yeah, we're just so friendly of a country that we try to accommodate everybody, okay? Because there's some people, I won't say who, but some neighbors of ours that just don't know how to count properly. So they just use their own weird numbers. Canadian shoe size is based on inches. Look, we don't have to get into what's based on what. I'm just saying. We're technically metric. But we use imperial to accommodate those who don't know how numbers work. Okay? I think it's pretty reasonable, if I'm being honest. Let's do this. I think it's fine. As your shoe size make more sense, size 11 is not even exactly 11 inches, slightly below. Okay, so what is yours? What is yours based on? What is a 40? Yours is in the 40s, a 44. What is a 40 something?
The light protects me.
Alright, what do we got? 7. Oh, this is the slowest victory ever. Oh, is it? Just kidding. Good drop. Look, we could win games. A couple, here and there. Based on the number of toes you can fit in the shoes, of course. It's like some of those measurements, if you go back, like horsepower is apparently, I'm probably going to get the exact details wrong, but it's something along the lines of like some guy who had miniature horses and then like got the approximate power that like miniature horses pulled. And then that became horsepower. And now that's what we use for like car engines. And it's like, wait, what? It's not even like a proper horse's power. What do we actually want to keep here? You want Cairn. I don't think you want any of this, actually. Well, 44 is a number, and your feet are measured in numbers. Got him. Oh, okay. No idea what it's based on. Well, then how can you throw that out as an argument? Since the only thing that matters is relative size, the actual number doesn't even matter. Well, shit, then that applies to ours too. Fuck it, 12, it's a relative size, and I don't need to inflate it by calling it 44. It's based on... oh, it's based on Candice. Oh, Candice what? Candice something in my mouse. Wait a minute. Can this foot fit into this shoe? That's so stupid, but it's funny. You claim that your shoe sizes made more sense? Look, I just said we're not compensating. We don't need big numbers. We're comfortable saying 12. 12 is fine. We don't need to inflate our numbers because we're insecure. Check your Discord. Oh, I see the clip. Oh, hear this. That's photoshopped. Yeah, that's photoshopped. Blind just sent me a Photoshop picture. It's just it's what he can actually see, which is nothing. Do I throw this out? I guess. Nah. Can this foot fit into the shoes the best? You guys are all ruining the joke. That was too good. I think shoes should be in the scale of 4,000ths. Explain. Explain why. Give your reasoning. Classic big streamer. It's true. True. We're letting the numbers get to our head and our feet. So you always convert your dick size to centimeters because 10 is better than 4. See, that's just it. We use inches here because we don't need to go into double digits to feel better. All right, you're just proving my point even further. I think we do just throw this out. It really doesn't do much in this matchup. 40 viewers equals 40 shoe size. Higher precision and a larger number to brag. Alright. B-. There's some reasonable arguments in there, but I like a good introduction. Explore the topic, and then a nice conclusion to top it off. Just wanted to say you're a fun streamer to watch, and the classic decks bring me back to when I played Hearthstone at school. Well, hey, thank you. When Blackrock Mountain was big news, yeah. I mean, I still remember those days. But I appreciate the kind words. I'm glad, glad somebody enjoys this stream. Nice. Some people go double digit with inches. Yeah, if anyone would know, it's you, Sakrasta. Well, you won't go into double digits. 9 is 1 digit. Yeah. Good point, good point. Just wanted to say you are a streamer to watch. I am one of the streamers that does in fact exist. What do we do? This is just all poo-poo, you know? Alright. We're gonna really apply some pressure here. Get him. He's only got 14 armor. Yeah, great stream. Look at this. Just keeping the attitude high. You're head and shoulders above the rest of chat. Hey, just popping in to say you're a person. See ya. Wow. Not even acknowledging my trans species identification, but okay. Thanks, dude. I'll pretend that was a compliment. Looking at like the Farseer, the Power Word Shield, like, do I do it again? I guess.
My eyes are open.
Get him. Get him. Well, for me, he's just one streamer without the watch. Oh, okay. Well, Blind's opinion, I don't hold in high regard after this blatant Photoshop. Hey, Dex, I just want to say, well said. I'm listening. I mean, I'd like this to die, but we'll just do this, I guess. H. Uh-oh. Thanks for the great meme format. When genuine compliments are picked up by Twitch chat. Alright, here's how we do it, guys. Grom's down, so, you know. What does he need? Cork run plus something? Uh-oh. Shield slam? Unintentional influencing. Hey. Still makes you an influencer. Twitch chat just makes everything better, basically. It's true. It's true. I would not be here without Twitch chat. Yeah, the shit cracks me up. Oh, he does still have it. Well, we only let him get 16 health, so I think overall not too bad. Wholesome 100, that's right. Alright, give me a sec. Gonna run to the washroom, get some water. We'll play a little bit more here. We were closer to winning the game on turn 1. I know. That's, yeah, we dropped the Harrison, which is super sad with Gorehow. Yes, he drinks from the washroom, new guys. You'll get used to him. He hits the washroom regularly, but don't worry about it. All true. All very true. Hey, thank you very much. Kinjo.
Dex.
Hi. Hello. Look at that. Not even, there's no like snarky message in there. Hey, I'm a fan of this. Alright, this time, this is our first rogue game. We're gonna get Circle with Arknight, okay? It's gonna happen. I have a drafted Tyrion, but he never appears. You know what? I haven't drawn Tyrion all day either. I feel your pain. Don't think I get that out. Or do you? No, I don't. Hey Dex, just wanted to say I really liked your stream, but the cam, mic, and Hearthstone game are really disturbing my chat experience. I think without those, you could really improve the experience. Thanks for listening. Noted, Skyquan. Absolutely noted. What do we do with this garbage? Cry? I guess. We called the services. They said they can't intervene. That's right. You're from out of country. Alright, we'll do this, I suppose. Fuck, Daddy's back. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That made me, like, way more uncomfortable than that joke should have. How does those legs go all the way up? What do your weird stumpy legs look like then? How's the deck been performing? Horrifically. I don't know about horrifically. About as good as you'd expect from Priest. So, horrifically. The recipe for success has never been simpler. Ah, yes. I don't want to get, like, blade flurried. Ah, God. So I guess I'll continue to not run too much out. These are just gonna do nothing. That's the issue. Okay. Maybe not horrendous. Much question mark at the end of that statement. Oh, we still don't have the Arknight. It's so bad. Like, I want to get the Cairn out. I want to blast this. This is all real, just total poo-poo. Alright. We just start blasting. That's it. Stumpy legs, that is so funny. I'm glad you think so, Blind. Priest is the Dallas Cowboys of Hearthstone. Kinjo just speaks my language. English. You are tiny legs. Dex Games is regular legs. Holy fuck. Chill. Just chill. Don't be so cruel to Blind. Oh my god, Blind. You can't even recover. No messages in chat after that. Get fucked. Priest is the Dex of Twitch streamers. I take it back. That's funny. Stumpy equals soft, twisted, Ugandan male plastic yank worthy. Okay, I'll remember your acronyms going forward. Oh, that was really funny. Well, he's got the sap. GG was fun. We still don't have the Akanai. Third rogue game in a row. Did we beat 2 rogues or just the one? Just the one, right? Yeah, it was just the one. We still... we don't even have a death for this if he doesn't conceal. Drop the mic. That's funny. I like that.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Like what? What am I supposed to do here? Zero respect for any card we could ever have. Does it even matter, like Thalnos versus Claire? You gotta draw off of this if you want to still play the video game. You could like shoot Shadowform, shoot, and then just leave a 10-10 on board. Is there any way to even? You're still one off. I was even thinking if you like Thalnos, Power Word Shield, Akanai Circle, draw the death. Alright. Give it to him real good. There's no way we lose. I'm so close to the ground with my stumpy legs, though. I can just place it. Blind, you are just an absolute physical mess of a human being. A certain 4-mana card would make that board some useless 2-2 and 4-4. You know, what would that be? If only it would help us, like, draw more cards as well. First time I ever hit Legend was with Priest. It's such dark times. I mean, that's well done. It's just like playing the game on... It's not even like hard mode. It's like playing on some sort of like veteran nightmare, whatever you want to call it, mode. Does it even matter? Yeah, the main question when you play Priest. I know, I tried to talk through my plays, but it's very much like... yeah. How are we going to choose to die today? Wife and I are approaching our 27th anniversary. Wow. Says we're almost done, so I guess that's good. Well, I wish you both the best of luck with your remaining couple years or whatever. Alright, this is how we choose to die? Look, I'm just glad Kinjo's spending his money on a Twitch subscription before, depending on what that means exactly, before either, oops, that's not going to do anything. Either his wife takes half or they just both vanish from this earth. It could be taken either way. Alright, we got to buy a classic pack for Fanu here. Fanu? Workshop. Thank you. Are you saying Priest equals Dark Souls with no checkpoints? Yeah, it's like with the HUD removed. Something like that. Oh, it's the wife's money? No worries. Tell her I said thanks. I get half, Bezos gets the other half, though. Uh-oh. Add card to chat deck. What's it going to be? Blind. Small indie shop. I can't stand the scrolling thing on that shop. But yeah, I'm only in it when you guys force me to. 6th game, I got Tyrion, and it got me the game just before I would die. Nice. We got Hunter here. This beautiful, beautiful Hunter. If we could just get something that's not so high on the curve, that would be great. Yeah, stop the Bezos parasite. That's why you donate directly, right? Bestial Wrath. I mean, it's kind of what I asked for, I guess, maybe. We'll take it. How did we deworm from Bezos? I think you'd have to make enough money that you could buy Twitch from Amazon. I think that's how you would do it. You'd have some better cards if inflation didn't hit so hard. That's okay, I don't feel bad. I'm suffering through it, you guys are going to suffer through it with me. A big thonk. The dream is alive. Yes, I'll get there by streaming on his platform, so it's extra humiliating when I buy it from him. Actually, since they added gift subbing, it's like, I think, because I don't know, some people just like to gift sub, I guess, but I feel like it's taken a lot of money away from streamers, because it used to just be straight donating. You would do your own subscription, and then you would just donate after that. But yeah, now people just gift sub, and donating's like nothing. And so like you had to get like 50 or I don't know, somewhere between like 50 and 70% depending on where you're at of it. But it was a genius way to get more money. And they pay shitty as far as ad money goes too. In fact, they just released a thing. I'm actually going to keep that just because this deck is so garbage. I don't even think it's correct. They just added a thing where you can actually get, like, I think it's the same percentage that YouTube offers, but only if you enable, like, ads to automatically run on your channel. It's like, if you decide to be the most annoying streamer ever, okay, then we'll give you the, like, normal recognized rate. It's kind of depressing. Bestial Wrath greater than Wrath. I press X to doubt. I think I swing regardless. Misdirect, explosive trap, like there's a ton of things. Ooh, okay. Do I... Thalanos. We just want that Holy Nova. So we want the draw. Probably don't need spell damage. Yeah, let's go with that. Daddy's taking it out on the kids again. Don't you open that mouse again, Dino. Everyone's gonna get it. Got Legend with Hunter. Congrats. Thought your Watcher Druid took that idea, put it in Hunter with some Molten Giants. What the? I actually made it to Legend one season with Molten Giants and Sun Fury. It's actually like genuinely good. Blind gifting a sub.
Blind gifted a tier 1 sub to Euquerus.
Thanks, Robot.
4 gift subs in the channel.
Thanks for the misclick, Blind. Much appreciated, and Euquerus. Welcome. True, if that gift subs help to grow, so many times I get given by a random and then don't visit again. Yeah, I do that a lot. Say more about how you don't get enough. Maybe Blind will keep donating. Well, I guess we just smite. Do I Shadowform with it though? Just start going ham. I think so. What? Dino is best? Oh. Look at that. Look. Euquerus is just so wholesome here today. It's much appreciated. But this channel I care about, well, look, you guys could learn a thing or two. Wow, really? He thinks I'm going to attack into that? What the fuck is wrong with you? Say more about leaving when getting gifted a sub. Say more about leaving when getting gifted a sub. I'm confused. That's right, you can use the emote. Finally, the emote everyone's been dying to use. I guess we just blast this over 2 turns. I'm a minimalist artist. Why do you need 100 emotes when you just have one that says so much? It actually is getting funnier and funnier over time. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let none survive. You wouldn't get it, you're a boomer. That's okay. I would much rather be boomer than zoomer. Will accept. Your one-stop shop for emotes. That's right. That's what we try to be here. Blast. Oh wait, this is something different. What do we think? Explosive? Probably, but we can circle, draw a million cards. Zoom her, but I just met her. That one actually makes sense. Usually that just is completely nonsensical. But that one actually works, I like it. Poor Zoombers. Interesting. They are growing up in a pretty harsh world. Okay, this is fine too. Wrong way. Oh boy. There's so much to be done here. If I want. But honestly, it's probably just better to like slap Velen down, right? 7. Then next turn you're threatening like 14, 16. You can just do like crazy draws with circles and pyros and cleric. I guess you just do like one draw. Incredible. Hey, that's actually not terrible. He's used double kill command. What are the chances he kills us? 0, right? I think so. I think it's 0. Zoomer, it's the bots. It all makes sense now.
Get in there and fight, maggot! Get in there and fight, maggot!
Okay, we're good. We can even Holy Nova for maximum killingness. What, Velen nostalgia. But I broke your nostalgia by winning the game, I feel like. Alright, let's go. Blind.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
Oh, it's just Travis. Don't worry about it, guys.
The light shall bring victory.
What do we actually want here? Nothing? Everything's trash? I think so. I think everything's trash. Are you... God. Genuinely, what do you want? You want Blade Master with the circle. And everything else is just doo-doo. Like, I guess you just hard mulligan for it? I have no idea. I mean, it's better than Sylvanas. Okay, okay. We get there. The role play in this chat is just getting out of hand. Nostalgia was short-lived. Don't be sad. Don't be sad, it's over. Just be glad that it happened. Well said. Hey, you guys are doing good. Make sure that you always include me in these role plays, even with people outside the stream, such as your wife who donates subs. Missing only Velen, is it worth the craft? Probably not. Velen is not a very good card. This is not a very good deck, and I don't think any other deck with Velen is very good. You'd actually be better off running, like if you want to go for some sort of bursty priest, you'd actually be better off running like Leroy Double Mind Blast. So this is really... I don't think you hold on though. Nah. It's really just for fun. Yeah, Velen's unfortunately just not good. But, I mean, if you're not playing to be competitive, it just looks fun to you. Go nuts. Alright. This is actually promising. I don't think we Northshire, though. Yeah, I don't think so. Winning. Need those alarm bots to get Velen out faster? Now you're thinking. You really want to burst as priest. You play Stormwind Knight, Innerfire, OTK. Oh yeah, that's actually a legitimate way to play a bursty priest. Still terrible. But technically works. This is our Holy Nova? Question mark? Kind of sucks, because again, you don't get the draw. But is dead. But is dead. Got him. Mech Priest, there we go. Hey, what's up, Iskanda? Welcome back. You should do a chat building deck with like half an hour of theory crafting and then the rest playing. That sounds terrible. We've already seen what chat does when I give them full control. It's not pretty. Okay, well that locks out the cairn. But here's the thing, we're Burst Priest. So we just go face. The rest half an hour of this stream. Stampede and Kodo still valuable? I mean, I wouldn't put him in this deck. But it's a card that can be played. I feel like it only belongs in Paladin. It's funny, but it's actually driving me crazy. Like, I don't know if you guys are the same. If you look at yourself in a picture or you listen to your own voice or whatever. Like, I can't stand any of it. So when I see that emote, I get that same feeling of like, I don't like that that's my face on the screen. But it's funny. I keep losing to Rogue as Control Warrior. Any suggestions? Play a different deck? I don't know, man. It's so cringe. God, it hurts. It hurts. Yeah, as Control Warrior. So I feel like there's two ways to play the matchup, basically. Let me think for a sec.
Your turn to bleed.
It's his turn to bleed. What do we do with that information?
Your turn to bleed.
I think. Because I think we need them both out. I'm sure he's going to try to steal something, but now nothing is like a great steal. And we're still going to win with this. So yeah, the two ways to play it. Yeah, Teching and Tinkmaster helps for sure, actually. Two ways to play it is either be like kind of aggressive. So if you're running like Korkrons, Twilight Drakes are great at 4. Fiery War Axe, all that kind of stuff. You can try to kill them. Okay. Well, this is I actually don't mind this. This is kind of fun. Yeah, you can try to kill them before they get their combo off and make things work. Or you play it way more defensively and try to like get your shield blocks, drop down taunts, like if you're running Senjins or something, Sunwalkers, and basically just try to like outlast them. But it's depending on how your deck's built, and it's depending on how your draw goes, basically. I must consider. Do I do both of these or can? My new emote is not liked by streamer themselves. Not so much the emote, it's my own face. It's just that. The most cutting word. No one wants to be cringe. I don't mind being cringe. Cringe, cringe is okay. It sounds tough. Your voice probably sounds really bassy and rich to yourself, but the recording reveals the truth. It doesn't sound really bassy and rich to myself. It actually sounds very scraggly, and it all comes from my throat. And then on recording, it also sounds like that. It's a bouncy voice. Alright. First time I've heard it described as bouncy. I'll take it. I like Dex's word. Fun fact. He was hired by Blizzard to make the voice acting for Lothep. Stop making fun of him. You're having a stroke. Hey, it's okay. Yeah, for Lothep. That's right. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. This is burst. Okay. What? What? There's no way he's got combo. You already used one Savage Roar. No way. I don't know. Who could I actually voice? What's the closest thing? Probably like some kind of imp character. Or like a leprechaun. Some sort of diseased, dying little creature. It's a bouncy voice. When people hear it, they bounce. That makes a lot more sense. Millhouse? Nah, Millhouse's voice is actually like good and well done. Dang, that's a burn. Pretty good one. Well, that's an issue. So we're dead on board if we Valen Mind Blast. Oh, good. Well, we do it anyway. Alright, we'll do one more. One more, and then we're calling it. We do have to do a bunch of prep work for the tournament tomorrow. But it's nice having so many people in here. Will we get to see the tournament? First, I heard of it. Yeah, I'm gonna... There's an EU bracket and an NA bracket. I'll be streaming them both. Nah. So lots of stream tomorrow. What time am I gonna be live? Is it on your own channel? Yeah, it'll be on my channel. First one's live 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Second one 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Don't know exactly how long it's going to take, but I anticipate they're both going to be very long. You can play in it? You're not good at this game? That's okay, Blind's in the tournament, so at least there's one person you can beat. Yeah, I'll be streaming it on my channel. Amani Berserker. Well, if we can get a circle, maybe we're okay. I mean, that's a card that maybe helps later. We can heal it back up if he Elven Arches it. How sick is that?
Put this apple on your head.
Alright, that's a thing. Thanks for the invite. Yeah, I mean, just check the Discord. Everything's there. But registration does end today, so. Alright, not too bad. Alright, we gotta end on a win. This is a matchup we can actually win. Oh, just draw the circle. Draw the circle. Oh, God. Man, this is a painful bot. Okay, if we're ending on a win, maybe... Yeah, maybe sometimes 3 hours. Good point. Just kidding, we got the circle. Get fucked. Still losable. Just it doesn't stop being funny. Alright, what do we do to the Dark Iron Dwarf? We were in like a really similar spot last time. Honestly, Sen'jin Power Word Shield's probably just the play. Because you could also like shoot and then get the Shadowform ready, which is okay. I probably would have done it. I think it's better to get the Sen'jin and draw. You can even Sylve next turn. Yeah, I think that's fine. We do it on that, so we can't just get like a simple buff kill. Let's see. We like your face. Face. There we go. Look, I really like the balance of positivity and negativity in here. Aquarius brings something unique. Huh? No way you got one more damage. No way. Oh, that's actually fine. What we gonna do? Shoot, hit, chill? Honestly, like, it's cool to be able to, like, Farseer and shoot with your hero power. It's probably better to just Sylvanas. Because even, like, Blade Master's not that great on its own. Sylvanas is. He'll soon change, don't worry. 2 days in chat and you're done. Hey, speak for yourself, Dinah. We're baiting you into earning your trust with the old good cop, bad cop strat. Ah. That would actually explain a lot. You're gonna really rile up my paranoia into believing it. Hero power 4/1, 3 damage into 4/4 and trade. Then play Blade Master. Wrong. Wrong. Absolutely wrong. I'm doing my best Twitch chat impression, by the way. I think we just Velen bot. Shadowform's like huge here though. Cause you can actually like hit, heal, Shadowform, shoot. But Velen. The corruption spreads that fast. From some folks here. We're here, win or lose, it must be said. Oh wow. I want him to do that now. What is the thought process? It's still funny. Alright, hold that. Can we do something cool here? Is it possible? Wait. Is there lethal here? where we kill Sylvanas and steal. You send 12. No, there's no guarantee there. Arcanite. I don't think there is, right? Don't see a way to do it. Well, that's too bad. I guess we just steal it and chill. That's unfortunate.
Let none survive.
Okay. Wait, this doesn't double the damage and healing of your spells and hero power. Right, it doesn't do that. Oh, wait, double the damage? Oh, yeah. Wait. Thank you for that, by the way. Wait, did we actually... I wasn't even accounting for the fact that we have Valiant. Did we actually have lethal then? Because we could have done 4 with that. 4, 6, but then you still can't shoot. Shadowform. Heal. No, it's still just 4. I don't think we had lethal. None of it matters. Sir Splashy with the Prime Gaming subscription. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, there we go. There we go. Adding emotes to my emote. Creative. Even if he doesn't read chat right away, it affects his play because he sees the emotes in the corner of his eyes. You're actually not wrong. When I see chat going crazy, I assume that I've, like, missed lethal or something. Well played. Crazy! You got that right. Alright. Yeah, that is the last one. Like I said, 2 tournaments tomorrow. Should be 2 separate streams. I think there's going to be like a break between them. So 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, we'll see exactly how many participants there are. I don't know if the format's going to get shaken up at all. Because, yeah, we're speculating there's just going to be free buys for some people with, like, kind of an odd number of people in the tournament. But we'll see. See what's coming tomorrow. Do our best to cast the whole thing. And, yeah, if you don't catch it on Twitch, it's all going to be on YouTube. So you can do that. Or just immediately watch the VOD on Twitch if you miss the time. But you guys cracked me up today. So appreciate you being here. Whether you're one of the degenerates in Twitch chat or you're a nice cozy viewer on YouTube. Have a good night and hopefully see you tomorrow.